These stories are filled with magic and some action where the main characters travel around and solve problems together. There are many forms of fantasy manhwas and webtoons, such as fantasy medieval times set in Europe during the Middle Ages with knights, castles, princesses, and dragons. Or you can enjoy reading about Western fantasy manhwa webtoons that take place on Earth but somewhere in the past. Don't forget about the Eastern type of fantasy manhwa webtoons that take place in another world like a planet or fantasy dimension. Before we begin, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Number 10. Legend of Star General. Song Yunshang, the last Star Soul General of the human race, brought the system back to the campus era when he was a teenager and he was blinded by the incomplete soul. Because he was weak and could only watch his relatives and friends die in front of him, in his life he returned with a system rebirth with 60-year-old combat experience and knowledge and technology and returned to school. Number 9. The Unstoppable HELLBREAKER. Balang has become a diligent official of Hell to pursue the cause of his brother's death. One day, the primary system of the 6 realms collapses upon the ascension of a new god, of course, and an innocent girl named Lin Xiaolo falls into hell. In order to send Lin Xiaolo home and find the truth about his brother, Balang resolutely conquers the former god, Yazoo. Number 8. My mom is my constellation. Miraculously, I went back in time after my death, however, that's not the problem now. Your garden deity, Sung Husung, will sponsor her son. Sponsor list is breakfast package, Korean food, mom? My mother, who passed away a few years ago, became my constellation. The MC is now OP because its mother turned into a constellation after her death. Number 7. The people on Earth are too ferocious. 50 years ago, Dragon City got isekai'd an iron-blooded Ion army holding high the battle flag of Earth civilization, facing the terrifying frenzy of otherworldly monsters and tribes. 50 years later, Meng Chao was reborn and found that he could become stronger by contributing. Therefore, the male protagonist, the male protagonist who has been reborn has started punching monsters, stepped on demons, tore so-called ancient gods, and suppressed other worlds. Number 6. Rune King. At first, he was just another one of those unqualified to be a rune bearer. But thanks to a system that completely changed his destiny, he was able to become one of the great commanders of the war zone, where he led humanity to counterattack the great army of rune beasts. The art of this manhwa is quite good. The fight scenes are lit as well. Number 5. Life Cry. Life Cry is the most popular game in the world, an immersive fantasy realm filled with monsters, mages, and mercenaries for the average gamer. It is a perfect escape from reality, but for Lime, this game is a bit closer to reality than fantasy, not only because he's a dark gamer exploiting the game's mechanics to pay his bills, but also because of the uncanny, lifelike emotions and reactions that's possessed by the NPCs, of course, when he meets them. Number 4. Demon Blade. The prince killed his father and ascended to the throne, and the world is in chaos, and in order to save the humans, Zhu Han, a beggar, rebelled against the assassin organization, cutting down ghosts, gods, demons, immortals, and overthrow the tyranny with his friends to return to the world of peace. Number 3. Blade of Wind and Thunder. Dongbang Mui, son of the deadly king, Dongbang Zhou, Ghost Jin, who is called the war god. In the secret of his birth, he followed in his grandfather's footsteps and became the lower rank guard of the Murim League. Together with the bounty hunter's ruthless slashing sword, the world's best assassin Snake Fang sword made of the snake poisonous sharp fang. And inside the love of Bishinori, Yaul, who possessed the plum flying sword, he lifted his blade of wind and thunder to the world. Number 2. The Book-Eating Magician. Theodore Miller knows everything about magic, and when I say everything, I mean everything. Except how to use it. Just as he's about to flunk out of Bergham Academy, Theo chances upon a grimoire named Gluttony that manifests as a magic-hungry creature on his hand. The more magical text and artifacts Gluttony consumes, the more powerful. Theo becomes quickly, making him realize the Academy's star student. Sure, he now lives under a constant threat of being eaten by an insatiable parasite, but Theo is finally on his way to becoming a real wizard. Number 1. Top 1%. In a reverse class society, I became the top 1%. It starts pretty generic for Korean storytelling, and the characters seem to be pretty generic as well. If you want something similar to Viral, then you can check this out. That's all for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to our channel, and if you want more top 10s, anime, manhwa reviews, and all that stuff in one place, you know where to find us. Right here, yo. Also, have fun reading and enjoying. And yes, enjoy your day. We Love Anime signing out. My name is Zira Khan, and I'm the voice of the voiceless. See you in the next video. That is tomorrow. Till then, adios.